Everybody, welcome to Classic Dad Gaming. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of something different that I normally don't do. Actually, I do it, but we're going to be playing a newer game. So today we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the new Assassin's Creed game that I've been waiting for a very, very long time. So far, as you can see on the screen, I've put an hour and 24 minutes into it, and I'm not even close to that far into the game. Uh, so yeah, let's get into it. So the game itself is created by Ubisoft. They basically do the game and all of the stuff for it. So big shout out to them for how good it looks. It still has a little bit of bugs, but for being just coming out, it actually makes sense that there's bugs. There's my lady. Um, there's some bugs in it, but it's not a big deal. I have this both for the PC and the PlayStation 4. I like playing on either one. I haven't really played that much on the PS4. Oh, there she goes. So yeah, we're just a couple minutes in, so we've already met the bad guy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name because it's not very easy to pronounce the name, but he is the bad guy. So um, yeah, the graphics here, I mean, if you look around, right now we're kind of outside of the town where she lives in. Awesome graphics. If you actually look at the characters themselves, it looks really good. Um, you can pick a guy or a girl. I happen to pick a girl just because that's what it was. Um, I just the Assassin's Creeds in general. I love the games. There's a bunch of different things you can do in the game. Running around, hunting, all that stuff. Picking up berries to help you basically heal, and jumping in the water, all that cool stuff. There's a random guy over here. We can go see him. Let's see what he's got. Oh, we got something over here. We got some gems that we can pick up that will help us be able to build up our character. Some iron ore, I mean. What's this guy doing? Alright, doesn't want to talk to me. Cool. Got a little town down there. Oversee everything right here. It's an awesome and stunning world. And I mean, the past two games, we're gonna jump off into the water. Jump's a little bit different than normal, but not a big deal. Gonna guess she'd freeze if she stays in the water for too long, but maybe not. Go talk to this lady over here, see what she's got to say. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different things. I mean, I like I said, I've played an hour into it already, and I'm like not even going to be. I would say I'm not even close to doing anything in this world. So you have a crow. Crow is kind of your. If you've played some of the other games, the eagle bearer. This is a crow bearer. She deals with crow. Got different signs here of different things that pop up. You have your wealth, which is going to be the money, obviously, your mysterious and artifacts, basically how your character plays. Um, and yeah, just kind of running around right now, as I'm still trying to figure out 100% what I'm supposed to be doing at this point. We're going to go towards this thing. We're going to go back up the waterfall for some reason. Because we're crazy, actually. So some cool facts that I've learned about the game itself. We're gonna steal this guy's horse. Some cool facts about the game I've learned, which I think are pretty cool. So in the game, you can unlock Thor's hammer and actually wield it, which we know from the Marvel movies is not the easiest feat to do, as many people have tried and not very many people can. But you can wield his hammer, and the way you can basically wield his hammer is you're gonna there's 3 people you have to beat. Once you beat those 3 people, you basically are going to gain you're going to gain the armor, Thor's armor. Once you gain Thor's armor, then you have the ability to be able to go through and actually. So I'm not looking at the camera much. Have a little bit of a weirder setup today because my microphone stand broke on me, so I'm gonna have to pick one of those up. If anybody knows of anything good, please comment down below. Let me know so that I can pick up a good one, because the ones I bought that came with my microphone did not work very well, but they worked for what they needed to for the time being, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, we had a little bit of a different setup today, so. But yeah, so you get Thor's armor, and then once you you pick up all of his armor, you have the ability to then go through and find his hammer in a random cave. Once you find that random cave and you find that the hammer, as long as you have the armor on, you'll be able to wield, which is pretty cool. Slide down the hill. So as I said, as far as the gameplay goes, and there's your little town over there. That's the town. I think that's the town where you're from. Maybe not. That must be another town. Oh, we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna swim across because I'm that type of guy. But yeah, no, the game itself, it does have a few bugs. There's been a couple bugs where I've been fighting and I'll slash at the guy and hit him 15 times and he's lost any life. But in general, the actual bugs of the game, pretty good. I mean, the bugs of the game are not good, but the actual game itself is really good. And I would definitely suggest it. Of course, I would suggest any of the Assassin's Creed games. That's just me. I like the series. Let me dive into the water here. And we're going to swim across this little town over here. Like I said, I think this is the town that she ends up in afterwards, but I'm not 100% sure, so we're gonna take a swim over here, which will take a few minutes, to try to figure out exactly where we're going here. There we go, fix ourselves here. I'm guessing my girl's getting super cold because you see the little things around her. I have no portions for my girl. She's getting cold. She's getting hungry. We might have to raid this place. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the places you have to raid. So as you know, with the Vikings, they don't just take over places, they raid places. They're just trying to get as much gold, food, everything you can think of. And usually when you raid, you have a couple people with you. In this point, we're going to try to raid without anybody with us, which will probably end horribly wrong for us. But we're going to try it anyways, because that's just how we roll. So, gotta pick up some food, hopefully, to save my girl before she dies. Get near the thing. Yeah, we're near some bad guys. I've always liked in these games how fast the people dry off. Like, you could be totally soaked, and within seconds you dry off, which is kind of funny to me. Get unnoticed so that the guys can't come after us. We're going to climb to the top here where the tower is so that we can get a little bit of a better view of everything going on over here. Yeah, as you can see, even the climbing, like the actual climbing and stuff like that's a little buggy too. I'll take out one guy. See. Oh. Yeah, hopefully I'll probably be playing this also on the PlayStation as well, just so that just because that's my everyday system really. But I will be trying to do some other stuff, get some broken armor that you can sell. The other thing is you have a selling thing in here. There's a couple cool things actually. Like there's a drinking game. You can actually participate in a drinking game against some of the people, which I think is interesting. And then there's another game. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look it up. This guy looks toasty. These guys are all angry. I did pick the little bit easier mode just to play so that, like, so that when I'm playing and I'm doing some videos, which for this one I plan on doing probably 3 to 4 videos of it, just because I really like this series and can't wait to see kind of what they decide to, or where they go with it. It'll be interesting to see that. As far as like the updates go and when they do the DLC stuff, should all be very interesting when we get to that point. Once they start releasing that stuff, will be pretty cool. I love everything they've done in the past 2 games. So far, so good with this game. We'll see some. Hopefully, you know, there's some, when they do some of the updates and stuff like that, it'll fix some of the bugs. But the bugs are controllable. They're easy compared to some of the other games out there that you've seen bugs in where you can't do anything on the game because of the bugs. But this one is pretty controllable. And gives you the ability to be able to still play, but just dealing with the bugs a little bit. Not a big deal. Right. I'm guessing we could break through that, which is pretty cool. I got some stuff hidden in here. We'll pick up some loot from them. I feel like we took out everybody that we had to, but there's a little signed thing over here that I want to look at. So we got this big thing over here, which I'm not really sure what it is. Let's see if our eagle will tell us. She will not tell us. So we're going to climb the mountain for a second. Actually, we might as well go this way because it's showing a little yellow dot. Yellow dot really kind of just shows some different things that you can do, some different markers and stuff like that of the game, which you have to like kind of either, usually it's like complete a task or do this or do that. Let's call our horse. Come here. Just as with the other games, it doesn't want to go up the snow. Just with the other games, you know you can ride around. The last 2 games you can ride around with some horses and stuff like that. You have different animals that you can take out. Those guys right there. You take a bunch of those out, which I can never catch them. Let's see if I can get. That's the other thing, is like the logistics of the way that the animals move and stuff like that. Somewhat a little bit buggy as well, but not bad. So. I'm going to follow these footprints up to the top if my horse decides he wants to move with me. Look at that. Get the northern lights over here. So I hope a lot of you guys are playing the game, because for me it's a cool game. I know not everybody's going to like it, again, as I've said probably a couple times now. But it is a cool game. The graphics are awesome. The way that it's built is pretty good. I think it's something that can definitely be a very, very good game with some a little bit more polish, but doesn't need a ton more because the actual gameplay and graphics and stuff like that are just amazing. Let's see what we got up here. Well, we got 2 things. We got a yellow thing, that's too far away. Let's see. 100 and some meters away. We got a little shack up here with some stuff. And you guess that the guys that I'm going against are trying to build a little safe place up here, so they can view us from afar, so they can keep us in check, because it's basically what they're doing. I'm still searching to also try to find the stuff for Beowulf as well. You can do the Legend of Beowulf, where you basically meet the seer who goes through and talks about Beowulf. You can get his armor. You can do a bunch of different things with that, so that will be cool. That was kind of a day 1 type thing I came out with the game. Oh, there's one of those stupid birds again. That's the other thing I don't like is the little dots here. You try to follow them and then like randomly they just disappear on you, or they'll like drop down and you're like, what's going on here? And then it shows you have to go down to get it, and then you go down to get it. See, it's telling me I still got to go down. You go down to get it. I bet you anything it's over here. You go down to actually like try to get to the place, and it doesn't work. So like it freezes, or not freezes, but it makes it harder for you to go down and get it. We got some little towns through here. And I'm dead. Fell all the way down, and now I'm going down into the waterfall. Oh, awesome. So that's it for now. I'm not going to go too much farther into the game. I'm going to do some more gameplay of it. Probably on Friday I'll do some more stuff as I get a little bit farther into the game, and get a chance to play it a little bit more. I'll, add some stuff to it, add some stuff to hopefully to the game, so that I'm not just running around random places. I can actually be at like a town during a raid or something, so I can show you that stuff too. I'm in another restricted place again. But I want to thank you guys for checking out my videos. I'm sorry it's a little bit different than normal, just because I've been having some issues with the with my microphone stand and stuff like that. Skull Crusher. Let's beat Skull Crusher while we're here. You can also do dual wielding. So if you have two types of axes, that would get some more wealth. That gives you the ability to two axes you could use to basically be able to do dual wielding. Can't chop down their little flag, whatever. You can do dual wielding, which is cool. I don't know if that was the guy that was with the yellow or what, but I feel like also the bow's a little bit overpowered, because these guys are wearing armor and I'm taking them out in one shot. I'm gonna raid in here. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching my videos. If you have any suggestions or anything else like that, or you know of a good mic stand, let me know. I'll pick those ones. Let me know so that I can update my stuff and make things work a little bit better, so I don't have to be as loud when I talk, because I feel like sometimes I'm yelling because of my microphone not working as well as it should. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, guys, so big shout out to my wife that helped me out this afternoon with getting this up and running. As I had the issue with the microphone, she's able to help me kind of figure out a way to do it, because I got a little frustrated. So big shout out to her, as she helps me out with a lot of that stuff, keeping me on track. Also, big shout out to Ubisoft for just the game itself. I think you guys did an awesome job on the game. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not even probably on their radar. But I will say that the games that they've created with this series in particular, the Assassin's Creed series, is just phenomenal. And I will continue to be a fan as long as they continue to bring it like this, and keep bringing it with the updates and stuff like that. So also, if you're trying to play the game and you don't want to spend the $100-$200 for the game or whatever, depending on where you're from, best way to do it is by Ubisoft Connect. Ubisoft Connect is their software where basically you can download games from the Ubisoft. It is a paid subscription, $14.99 a month, but it's well worth it. You can get the whole Assassin's Creed series, which I now have on my computer. You can get the Watch Dogs series, which hopefully I'm going to be doing another video eventually with Watch Dogs Legions, which I think is a cool game too. Played a little bit of that and loved the gameplay. You get the Watch Dogs series. There's a bunch of different things you can get on there. The Far Cry series, stuff like that. I'll be doing some videos. So I'm going to start calling these segments where I'm not playing classic games, my not so classic dad gaming. Some foxes here. Let's try to take one out. Not even close. But yeah, so we'll be doing some more videos with this stuff later on. Not today, but eventually. So, boom, took them out. Cool. But yeah, so thanks guys for checking it out. As always, if you have any questions or anything else like that, you can email me at classicdadgaming@gmail.com. You can check out my Instagram, where I haven't done a ton of posts there as of late. I posted some stuff about this game coming out and some pictures of the download for it and stuff like that, but I haven't done a ton on there. I'll be putting up some stuff hopefully soon, and I'll be announcing my gameplay for this, which I'll do a whole series of gameplay on this up until I beat it, hopefully. But yeah, so thanks guys, appreciate it. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay alive. Thanks guys.